Hey everybody, Karl with Concept 3 here. You know, at the San Diego IGA conference, we brought in our best partners, and one of them is SlotCheck, and Grant Stoutland, their CEO. You know what? It was a great interview, and if you like gaming technologies, you may want to check it out. I got a lot out of it, and you will too.
Stousland, Grant, how you doing?
Great, Mike. How are you today?
Good. How's the trade show been so far?
It's been awesome. It's good to be back in gaming. It's good to be back here at IGA.
Speaking of gaming, what was your first foray into the gaming space?
First foray was with a company called Gaming Informatics. I was brought on board of that company to help turn it around, and it was a startup. We were the first company to do an integrated regulatory information system for the casino industry. We connected the regulators to the properties and, we connected the testing labs to the properties and the regulators. And that's a company that was acquired by Cobotron, the GLI folks, in 2016.
I'm sure that when you first started in the business world, somewhere, somebody had to have given you some pretty good sage business advice. You remember what that was?
It was surround yourself with good people. That was the number one advice right there.
Right.
Yep, and hope for a lot of luck.
Sure.
Or at least a little.
Now, when somebody comes to you and says, Grant, I want to do this, or I'm thinking of going here, what's some good advice? Do you pass that along to them, or do you add your own little wrinkle to it?
Absolutely. We're in a people business no matter what business you're in, and it's very much about people. So surround yourself with good people, and I think good things will happen.
You're on the technology side with SlotCheck. If you can, in a nutshell, explain exactly what SlotCheck is.
Sure, yeah. SlotCheck is a mobile app that's giving players real-time slot performance data. Sort of kind of the unthinkable, but when you are transparent with your players and you give them that kind of transparency and information, they are more loyal to you, they trust you more, and the end result for casinos is it increases spend and it increases visits, and of course it's increasing ADT as well.
Speaking of visits, do you remember your first time on a casino floor?
I do.
Maybe you snuck in when you were 15, maybe you waited until you were of age?
It was here in Las Vegas. It was at the, I think it was Hacienda was the name of the casino.
What was that experience like?
Anyone's first time in Las Vegas is overwhelming.
Yes,
the sounds,
always.
the sights,
Yeah.
it was exciting, and here I am, 30-some years later.
Do you have one particular thing that you enjoy the most about a casino?
Well, I know this is going to sound biased, but with SlotCheck, I now enjoy at least the SlotCheck casinos more than ever. I love having the information that I never had before. What machines have hit jackpots, which machines have been spun or played the most since last jackpot. So I love having that interactive map and that knowledge before I go to the casino. I like playing slots today in a way that I just didn't previously.
If you can come up with the technology that'll tell us what lottery numbers are going to be pulled, I would really appreciate that. I'll give you some seed money for that when you decide to go that route. When you're going to go into a casino and maybe play a little bit, do you have a favorite game or two that you like?
Yeah, I absolutely do. Dragon Links and Buffalo Links. Those are my games.
And those have those always been, since they came on the scene, the ones you've gone to?
Pretty much. I don't know why, but those are the games.
Okay.
Yeah.
And finally, before we let you go, why'd you partner with Concept 3?
I partnered because of people. Karl has been amazing. Love his energy, the contacts, the sales reps, everybody at the company that I have met. You just had a great feeling about them, and I don't know, they're successful.
He is Grant Stousland, the CEO of SlotCheck. I'm Mike Costa with Concept 3. This is C3 TV. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you.